Rieccoci ragazzi, bentornati a tutti sul canale di Nico in Game. Sono tornato al ranch di Bonnie perché iniziavo a sentire un po' la sua mancanza, quindi andiamo subito a farle visita. Vediamo un po' come sta.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
Ci sto
I'm afraid
pensando.
those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
E portiamo la mandria al pascolo, ragazzi. In fin dei conti, anche noi abbiamo un ranch, o avevamo un ranch, una fattoria.
Right. Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows?
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Beh, a dire il vero, ci sono stati non pochi problemi con Abigail e Jack. Ricordo ancora quanta fatica avevamo fatto per costruire il ranch, ragazzi. Mentre loro non c'erano, erano andati via. Erano proprio partiti. Oh! Conduce le mucche fuori dal recinto. Ok, vabbè, stanno già andando. Questa si è persa.
Let's go.
Aspetta, aspetta.
Go.
Un attimo di pazienza, Bonnie. Per mandare la mandria a sinistra, muoviti alla sua destra, ok.
Come.
Nail it down!
Good. Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing.
Va bene.
Wait back and forth behind them. Keep them nice and tight.
Premi H per spronare la mandria.
Let's move here, my four-legged friends. Come on.
Doing great, Mr. Marston. Stay with him. Keep that herd together now. Bonnie's gonna love this. Keep him tight
Keep it
now.
moving.
Avanti, avanti.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Abbiamo fatto $5 abbiamo guadagnato, vabbè. Ok, c'è un'altra missione sempre con Bonnie, ragazzi. Visto che siamo qui potremmo andare subito a parlarle. Poi lo sceriffo? Sì, andremo anche dallo sceriffo. Probabilmente ha qualche lavoro per noi, oppure si è deciso finalmente ad aiutarci. Opla.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure
Mazza
to
che
meet you, Mr.
baffio.
Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that
Adesso ci presenta
you're
il
here on some secret
padre.
mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Insomma, lei ci
Something
sta
like that.
provando,
I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now.
Credo che le faccia
Came here from the
molto molto piacere averci nei
Land had never been
dintorni.
settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. sneaking around and spying and secret missions. It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
Dopo le mucche. Dobbiamo qualche cavallo.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Right, now you got some rope on your belt, let's see if we can't wrangle some horses.
You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret it sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
but I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland. Yeah. Come on.
There's the horses! Get that line
Eccolo lì
ready.
il branco.
Rope one! Bring it down together!
Come on.
Easy now.
You gonna use that rope? Hold him there now.
Grande.
Hold them tight for me.
Aspetta, aspetta.
Don't let it
Là.
knock you, Mr. Marston. Lean into it.
You'll have this.
This
in
don't
no
feel
time.
too good.
Come on, boy.
You're mine
Come
now.
on then, cowboy.
Oh,
Whoa. Relax
Take it
now.
slow now.
piano piano piano.
Come on, let's go.
Relax now. Nearly there.
That's it. Don't give up.
Show me what you got, boy.
Whoa there.
You're doing fine.
I got you now.
Bella. Ce l'abbiamo fatta, ragazzi. È il primo colpo. Aspetta, dove cacchio vai? Vieni qua.
Come on.
Go.
Rope one of them.
Prende all'altro un altro cavallo.
We haven't got all day.
Questo mi ispira.
What are you waiting for? Hang on to him. You got this.
Come on, baby. Calm down.
È più aggressivo questo, eh.
Relax. Here we go. That's it. Steady. Oh, damn. That's it.
You got him eating out of your hand. Nice work. I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor, but it's straight and it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarland. Come on.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting Broncos?
That was fun.
Sono brava a fare un sacco di cose.
One day, if you can bear to stop killing
Me la
people for a
cavo.
living.
Sure.
Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. No rest for the wicked. Let's see if we can track down that other herd of horses.
Yeah. You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is. Yeah. In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
How'd you meet her?
She was an orphan too. Fell in the same bunch of reprobates I did. She did what she had to do to survive, same as I did. You can't wallow with the pigs without getting a little dirty. She's a good woman, a strong woman. That gang was the closest thing to family she ever had.
Well, now she has her own family.
Not right now, she doesn't. Let's go. Come on.
Paul will be real happy if we can wrangle some horses. We've got bills stacked up like bales of hay.
Well, you might as well strike while the iron's hot. I think I'm getting the hang of it.
Too many folks too careless with their irons around here. That's a problem. There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston.
Yeah.
Dai, Bonnie. Oh, Bonnie. Si è persa?
Come.
È questo il luogo dell'incontro?
Come on. Let's go.
Stay with the horses. I'll give you a signal when we're ready for them.
Right you are, miss. Come on.
Guida il branco verso il canyon, ok.
Let's go.
No, no. Non sparpagliatevi.
Go.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back.
Come on.
Ci penso io, lo recupero io lo stallone. È veloce. Siamo troppo lontani.
Yeah.
Ah, merda. Piano, piano.
Calm down now. Relax now. Nearly there. Calm it down. Nearly there. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on.
Dai che ci siamo, dai che ci siamo.
Come on now. Come on.
Non ce la faccio a scendere da... dai, mica così alto. Oh. Bonnie, hai visto?
Oh, there.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
Hai domato un americano da sella, un cavallo raro e agile. Potrebbe essere il nostro nuovo cavallo. Ora sono disponibili dei nuovi oggetti da acquistare nei negozi.
Yeah.
Allora, qua abbiamo la missione dello sceriffo e di Nigel, ok. Però potrei direttamente tornare da Bonnie. Ma perché siamo più vicini ad Armadillo? Ma magari. Vediamo un po' cos'altro ci propone Bonnie, ragazzi, e poi dallo sceriffo ci andiamo direttamente al prossimo episodio.
Let's go. Yeah.
Qui c'è un punto di interesse.
Let's go.
Diamo un'occhiata. Chi sarà mai?
What brings you out this way? Well, howdy.
Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh. Y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister?
Un bastone
Never
per
seen a
trovare
man
l'acqua.
Summon the water up from the bare earth? Mr.
Marston.
Ah,
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east, so... Man needs a wellspring on his property to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at Old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but... Old Coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
They sure do. Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his property.
You want me to tell him?
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. And I can tell. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go get the old man to sell us his property for a small pittance? Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
Maybe I will.
Well, all right then.
Se la ride perché è convinto che non ce la facciamo. Visita a nord-ovest di Armadillo. È un po' lontanuccio. Però dai, ci andiamo.
Come on. Come on.
Dai, ma dove mi sto infilando? Però il cavallo lo dobbiamo sellare, Ok, deve essere lui. Ma qua ci siamo già stati? Sì. Abbiamo fatto una strage qui, ragazzi, vi ricordate?
I didn't know anyone lived out here. Whoa!
Oh, stai calmo.
Now you can't rob the place now, can you? Now get!
Friendly old bastard, ain't you?
I don't need me no friends, friend.
We all need friends, old-timer. We die alone, but we live among men. You know, I was interested in moving out this way with my family. Would you be willing to sell me a parcel of land? We wouldn't even have to speak or nothing.
Land's too dry for farming. Bandits run all the cattle off. Why you want this land?
I guess I just like the scenery.
Well, I don't know. Maybe for $200 I could give you the deed to this land, find myself a place up in Blackwater. Although I never could stand the people down there. No, sir. $200, partner.
Paga l'atto, prendilo con la forza. Il fatto è che noi non abbiamo $200, o sbaglio? Infatti.
It's a bargain at twice the price.
Just give me the deed, old man.
I knew you was no good the moment I clapped eyes on you.
Aspetta, ho il lazzo.
What am I doing here?
Anche le cattivazioni vengono notate dalla popolazione. Se ti dai al banditismo, scoprire che molti posti ti chiuderanno la porta in faccia.
Sorry about this, partner.
Non è stato giusto, ragazzi, quello che abbiamo appena fatto. Ma per niente. Il tipo stava qua in zona, mo a ripigliarlo, vabbè. Ci vediamo direttamente lì, dai. Dobbiamo dargli la buona notizia. Non voglio compiere troppe brutte azioni, ecco. Anche perché poi non verremo visti di buon occhio dagli altri. E magari becchiamo pure un finale cattivo. Ok, ci siamo tornati qua. Ne è valsa la pena? Ma non lo so. Vediamo.
You got the deed?
Yep. Here it is.
Yeah. Oh, there's blood on this deed, Marston. I didn't tell you to kill the poor old man. Here, take the money. That old bastard's got a son living up in Blackwater, so I'd be real careful not to publicize this sale too much. Unless killing entire families is a pleasure of yours, of course.
Good luck with the property, McAllister.
Sì, però, scusa. E che cosa dovevo mettere i soldi di tasca mia? Non ho capito. Già siamo poveri come la merda. Fama più 50, vabbè. Le azioni importanti, buone o cattive che siano, ti fanno ottenere fama e notorietà e cambieranno il comportamento di popolazione e uomini di legge nei tuoi confronti. Evitiamo di fare ste cose, dai, se è possibile. Però, ragazzi, io non volevo... A parte il fatto che non avevo i soldi, ma poi... mettere $200 di tasca nostra... non è che... mi avrebbe fatto piacere. Dove lo possiamo sellare il cavallo? Ora puoi aiutare i braccianti a pattugliare il ranch. Interessante. Oh, che fa, signore? Guardi che... È pazzo. Oh, ho fatto una faticaccia a recuperare questi cavalli, non fatevi scappare.
Well, thank you, Amos, but it's the herd I'm worried about.
I know, they're scattered all over the valley and beyond. The weather is coming in real fast.
So what do you suggest, Amos? We leave the herd out there to be scattered by the storm and ourselves left here to die without a livelihood?
Can I help?
No, miss. If the men get caught out in that storm, they're gonna die.
And if we lose our herd, we'll all die, you stupid man.
Doesn't sound like we're left with much of a choice then. Come on, Amos. Round up your men. Let's get the herd.
Dang.
Let's go. We don't have much time.
Come on.
That sky don't look good. I'm starting to think somebody up there's conspiring against me. Are you a religious man?
Not in any real sense. Sometimes I tell myself things happen for a reason. Like what brought me here was fate come a-calling. But nobody made my path but me.
We all need to look for answers somewhere. Some in big old books, others in big old bottles of whiskey.
Believing in some kind of divine purpose ain't gonna get me my wife and kid back. Past is who we are, Miss McFarland. There ain't no changing that. Faith is a luxury I can't afford.
We have 2 herds out grazing in different pastures. We'll need to merge them and bring them all back.
I think we can handle that.
The cows get real ornery in bad weather. It's more work, but I'll show you how to deal with them. I'm gonna save my voice for the herd. It's gonna be hard shouting over this storm. Come on, boys.
Le abbiamo trovate, perlomeno stanno tutte qua, credo.
Careful! You can't afford to fall. Let's take them over to the other herd. We'll try to drive them all back to the ranch together.
Vicino alla vecchia quercia. Sono 11 vacche.
We need to be quick.
No, dove stai andando tu? Perché? Oh! Meno male. Per un attimo si è persa. Eccone un'altra che se ne va per conto suo. Però stiamo andando nella direzione sbagliata, No, ma dai.
They're spooked. We have to stop the stampede and do something. They're heading for the cliff.
Il tempo sta peggiorando. Fermatevi. Non merda. No, che si buttano di sotto. Una mi sa che è caduta, ragazzi, ecco. Dove stai andando tu? Ma poi Bonnie dove sta? Si sono calmate? Abbiamo preso una vacca, ragazzi.
Thank God. We only lost a couple, I think.
No, una. Ne abbiamo preso una, non un paio.
Easy now.
Ok. Poteva andare peggio, dai. Però invece di condurle sotto una enorme quercia con questo temporale, ti sei guadagnato la completa fiducia e fedeltà della cavalcatura. Ah, ok. Pensavo la fiducia e la completa fedeltà di Bonnie. Dove stai andando tu? Oh! Guarda questa! Perché 19? Questa qui è... avanti. Dai che ci siamo. Una è caduta di sotto, ragazzi, ma vabbè, dai.
You saved the herd back there. You might make a decent rancher one day.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
Che faticaccia però, Onore più 100, perfetto. Beh, io direi anche di andare a dormire, che dite? Si è fatta una certa, sta piovendo, ci mettiamo sotto le coperte, riposiamo. No, la ronda non la faccio, mo'. Scusate. Che fai? Mi punti la pistola addosso. Contro. Ma che sei pazzo? Ok, sta albeggiando, credo. No, vabbè, ancora a notte. Però sicuramente non manca molto al sorgere del sole, ragazzi. Ma comunque mi fermo qui con questo episodio. Al prossimo non abbiamo altre missioni con Bonnie, quindi al prossimo torniamo ad Armadillo per parlare di nuovo con lo sceriffo e con Nigel West, ovvero il tipo, il dottore, ragazzi, che abbiamo salvato la volta scorsa. Quindi voi come sempre fatemi sapere la vostra, lasciate like, condividete, iscrivetevi al canale sempre se vi fa piacere e noi ci vediamo alla prossima. Ciao a tutti.